Hi there, I'm just going to show you how you can set up a document for CMYK printing and how you can then export that document as a CMYK PDF. So in this example, we set this document up initially via File New, and we chose Print Press Ready and a colour format of CMYK as opposed to RGB, grey or lab, because we want to be communicating in terms of inks, cyan, magenta, yellow and black. And we chose a colour profile which is dependent upon your locale, region. So in this case we just used US web coated swap v2. But you can use FOGRA 39, which is popular in UK and mainland Europe. Just talk to your print partner about exactly how you should be setting up the colour profile. But certainly the colour format should be set to CMYK. Now you can set the bleed, which is a very small value which extends the page edge by a couple of millimeters. And you'd use this to improve the trimming of the printed sheets when you get them physically printed at your printers. For instance, if this particular colour here of this mustardy yellow colour, if we extended that beyond the page edge, when it's trimmed, there'll be no residual white area left over. So I'll just click cancel there. Let's just get on to exporting as a PDF. So if I select File, Export, and we have a whole range of raster formats we can export to, but the important one for me is to choose PDF. And in this presets drop down, we have a whole range of PDFs that PDF presets you can choose. Now the first four options there are for desktop printing or electronic PDF delivery, and these set up an RGB color space, and we don't want those. We want one of these last three options. And we're going to choose the more modern X4 format, which supports transparency and color management. So I'll choose X4 there. And I want to choose all pages rather than export as spreads. So all pages would produce 6 different pages to send to the professional printers, as opposed to, if it was all spread, 4 different pages where the entire spread is treated as a single page. Now because I had I'll just set it back to all pages. Because I had the bleed set to 3 mils, it's already detected that and has the include bleed option checked. So a couple more things to do, and that's to set up the colour printer marks. So I can do that by going to More. And in this more complex dialog, there's a whole series of options that you can set which are related to how we sample and resample images, compression options, whether you want to override the document color space at export time, whether you want to honour spot colours. So if we've used spot colours in our publication, for instance this mustard colour is actually a spot colour, as you can see up in the colour panel there. And you can see that set as a Pantone spot colour. So we want to honour that, so we'll keep this one checked. We want to overprint black, and we want to check include printer marks. And this adds printer marks onto the final PDF output for registration, for colour checking and for alignment purposes. So once we've done all that, I can click Close and I can click Export. And I'll just choose to export as a file. I'll keep the original file name of the document as drone brochure, and I'll click Save. Now I've already had one created of the same name, so I'll just click Replace. And we'll load the document up there. And that's our exported professional PDF file there. And we can see we have the printer marks showing around there. You can see the colour bars, registration marks, crop marks there, and you can see because we have the bleed set, this particular crop mark is suggesting that it will crop horizontally here and vertically here. So I'm happy with that. And we have our 6 pages all exported as separate pages ready for handing off to a professional printer.